Breaking news, Donald Trump, former US president, has been fined $354.9 million after the civil fraud trial in New York. Let's put it up for a mass. We also have more information. So the judge also has banned Trump from running businesses in New York for 3 years. His sons, Eric and Donald Jr., received similar bans for 2 years. Trump and the Trump Organization were also banned from applying for loans from any New York financial institution for 3 years. His lawyer said in a statement, quote, "This verdict is a manifest injustice, plain and simple. It is the combination of a multi-year politically fueled witch hunt that was designed to take down Donald Trump." Before Letitia James ever stepped foot into the Attorney General's office, end quote. Now, Judge Arthur Engoron had already ruled the former president inflated his wealth on financial statements given to banks, insurers, and other institutions to make deals and secure loans. Now, if you do that, if anyone else does that, you go to jail. It's fraud. It's a criminal charge. It's a criminal statute that coincides with the civil penalty here. Obviously, Trump gets to avoid and evade, at least for now, the criminal statute that usually would ride along with this one. Rayyvana, how do you see this particular verdict and the penalty of it?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much in line with what we were expecting, reading all the reports from the trial. It really seems like it was a masterclass in incompetence,
Yeah.
And Donald Trump, I can't imagine an attorney having an easy time handling him as a client, but you've chosen to take on that job. You've aligned yourself with this man, and now you're left with what you're left with, which is a giant man child who is going to argue that he should be allowed to deliver closing remarks, who's going to repeatedly attack the judge and the judge's law clerks, even after being ordered to stop doing so. But yeah, the legal arguments they presented were ridiculous. When his sons took the stand, essentially their defense was, "Oh, I didn't know the law. I didn't read the documents before I signed off on them. I had an accountant prepare them," which, I didn't need 3 years of law school to teach me that is not a way that you can defend yourself. So the whole thing was a circus because of Trump. But it was always going to turn out poorly for him. I believe Alina Habba even yesterday said that she was expecting a not good verdict to come down. And she was right. But yeah, the writing was definitely on the wall. So I'm not surprised. I would have liked to see his inability to have businesses in New York extended past 3 years. But, this is pretty much in line with what most of the legal analysts were expecting.
Yeah, I agree. So obviously response will come later, but that's breaking now.